Hello everyone and welcome to English with Yosri. Today we're going to have a discussion about 6 expressions that are relevant or that are related to happiness and sadness. 3 expressions about happiness and 3 expressions about sadness. هنتناقش في 6 تعبيرات 3 عن الhappiness و3 عن الsadness. So let us begin right away.
Okay, so let's begin. Here are our expressions. 3 of them are about happiness, the others are about sadness. So the first 3, أول 3, get a kick out of something. You say this when you're so much enthusiastic or when you're so much happy. يعني من الآخر بتوصف شيء بيحمسك ويخليك سعيد وفرحان. For example, I get a kick out of watching football matches. فواحد مثلا بيفرح قوي لما بيلعب رياضة معينة, so he gets a kick out of something. Then be on top of the world. It means extremely happy. You are so much happy when you're on top of the world or when you're floating or walking on air. Both of them, they mean extremely happy or you're so much happy and over the moon as well. Then puts a damper or a dampener on. When something puts a dampener or a damper on, it actually ruins the day. حاجة بتبوظ لك اليوم بتاعك. بتوصف شيء محزن جدا حصل and it makes you feel so much sad. For example, you hear a death news. بتسمع خبر وفاة حد. It puts on a dampener or it puts a dampener on. Then out of sorts. When you're out of sorts, you're so much out of mood and you are not feeling okay. فببساطة أنت مش في المود. One's heart sinks. When you say my heart sank when I heard the news. لما تقول إن أنا my heart sank, it means that you felt so much bad and you felt so much down when you knew about something. So these are the 6 expressions and let us see how they were used in certain movies. خلينا نشوف استخدموا ازاي قبل كده في أفلام معينة. Here are our videos. Let's begin with get a kick out of something.
I tell you what, these folks are going to get a kick out of meeting Huds, boy.
Again.
I tell you what, these folks are going to get a kick out of meeting Huds, boy.
So he's telling them that the guys he's talking about, they are going to be so much happy when they meet Hud's boy or when they meet the guy who belongs to the Huds in the movie. Then we have number 2, which is on top of the world.
My God, I'm sorry. Sitting on top of the world.
In this scene, Al Pacino is so much confident. He might not be happy, but he's so much confident that the guy is telling him, you're sitting on top of the world. Again.
My God, I'm sorry. Sitting on top of the world.
Yeah, look at you. You're sitting on top of the world. You care about nothing. You're the king of the world. In order for it to be clearer, we can use this video as well for Leonardo DiCaprio from Titanic. So this is the feeling. When you're the king of the world or when you're on top of the world, you're actually so much happy and no one can talk to you. You feel like this when you pass a difficult exam, for example. Then number 3 would be floating on air or walking on air.
Send your woman home floating on air.
Again.
Send your woman home floating on air.
We have a stand-up comedy here for Eddie Murphy. عندنا هنا stand-up comedy لإيدي Murphy. He's saying to the people, you have to make your wives happy. Send your woman home floating on air. خلي مراتك تروح البيت مبسوطة. So that's what he's saying to the people here, floating on air or walking on air. Then, number 4, we can now turn to the sadness part. Cast a damper or put a damper or a dampener.
You don't want to cast a dampener on the party. I don't want to cast a dampener on the party.
The lady is so much sad. She's so much feeling down. She's saying, I don't want to cast a dampener on the party. أنا مش عايزة أكئبكم معايا في الحفلة. I'm really so sad today. So, cast a dampener or just make something bad happen in a good situation. تمام? Okay, so we can say now the other one. When you're not in the mood, you say,
I'm a little out of sorts today.
again.
I'm a little out of sorts today.
I'm a little out of sorts today. I'm a little out of sorts today. I'm a little out of mood today. أما تبقى مقريف لما تبقى زعلان, you say I'm a little out of sorts. Okay, so we have the last one, which is الانهيار بقى الكامل.
My heart just sank and I wished.
So there's total devastation out here. Look at her.
My heart just sank and I wished.
You know, my heart just sank when I heard about the death news. My heart just sank when I knew I failed the test. So I'm feeling so much sad. When you're feeling so much sad, you say, my heart sank. اللي هو من الآخر أنا يعني خلاص زعلان جدا وانهارت بقى لما عرفت حاجة زي كده. Okay, so these are the expressions from the movies. Now, let us wrap all of this up into a story. Jennifer is a basketball player. She gets a real kick out of practicing her favorite sport every morning. One day, during her training, she broke her left wrist because of a tough dunk. Her teammates helped her out and they couldn't continue the training. The coach's heart sank when she knew about Jenny. What put a dampener on this is that the team had an important match in a few weeks. The match day arrived and Jenny was injured on the bench. The team was already out of sorts during the match because they needed their striker. Towards the end of the match, they were down by 2 points. Jennifer whispered to the coach and begged her to let her in the game. The coach had no choice but to make a change, and Jennifer played while injured. In the last few moments, Jennifer scored an equalizer, and she looked like she was floating on air, even though she was very much in pain. At the final whistle, her team won the game, and everyone was on top of the world.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something from the video. Please share it and benefit others with it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of this content and more expressions, inshallah. Thank you very much.